Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brian, and it is 7:10 a.m., guys. Time to smoke 'em if you got 'em. That's time for Wakey Bakey, guys. It's the Wakey Bakey Morning Show. Good morning, good morning. We're getting into a crazy, crazy show today, guys. Have you ever wanted to tell your boss, take this job and shove it? I ain't working here no more. That's right, guys. Have you ever wanted to tell your boss off and quit your job? You ever want to do it in a style? Real quick before we go into the countdown, guys, I do have a story about a kid I used to know who peed into a drink cup and poured into a drink pitcher and poured it into people's cups before he quit his restaurant busboy job. True story, true story. We are going to get into all the things, guys. We got a heck of a show. We got the Wakey Bakey news. We got today in history. We got all the things, guys. Hopefully the cameras are running good. The internet is treating us right, guys, because it is hump day. That's right, it's hump day, guys. We're going to talk some Harvey hooligans, some Bullhead City Council. We got the Dalton. Oh, man, they had the Dalton meeting yesterday, guys. Tiffany Hanyard, the super mayor. Oh, man, she's not happy. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into a lot of stuff, guys. So make sure you're sticking around. We go live in 2. So let's do this thing, guys. It's the Wakey Bakey Morning Show. Stick around. Let's do this thing.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes
All right, guys. All right. We are back. We are back. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing out there, guys? Good morning. Good morning. We got Harvey Hooligans in the house. We got Jeremy up in the house. We got Supernova Mike. We got all the things happening here this morning, guys. Let me make sure the quality of the stream is I hate doing this every morning. Make sure that it make sure the internet's running correctly here, guys. Hang on 1 second. All right, all right, all right. We know it's live. All right, let's make sure it's all good. It's all good in the hood before we get started. Where's everyone at this morning? Where's Lonnie? Where's Rosie Key? Good morning. Good morning. Where's everyone at this morning, guys? Let's see. Does that look all right? Let's see. It looks all right, I guess. I guess it looks all right. Oh, I'm getting so sick of dealing with this every morning, guys. Every morning we got to refresh. There we go. Hopefully, we got it all together this morning, guys. Hopefully. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. That looks good. All right, one more time, guys. One more time. Sorry. I am beautiful. How did the meeting go, Harvey Hooligans? All right, that actually looks really good. That's what we're running with today, guys. That's what we're running with. We're running with this one. We're not even going to worry about it. We're done messing with the cameras. Oh, man, guys. Oh, man. Yesterday was a city council day, guys, all across America. A lot of city councils had their meetings. Bullhead City had their meeting. Harvey Hooligan came down. I wanted to, I wouldn't say confront the people, but he went down there to handle his business, make his voice heard. Down in Dalton, Illinois, guys, super mayor Tiffany, um, Tiffany Hanyard had a rough night yesterday, guys. They had um, a city meeting where she's the supervisor. She's the mayor of one town, but like the supervisor of another. Um, and so she was there, and then the trustees decided to cut credit cards and only have two. Oh man, she fought that. She did not want that accountability to have one of the credit cards in her name. She did not. She was fighting it tooth and nail. Oh man, it was kind of cool to see. She gets so mad too, and she has no. She has no sense of sensibility about her. So like they wanted to pass a memorandum to where she couldn't just use the city funds to throw events in her name. Like she's been known to run. It sounds like someone local here in Needles, just to run events for no reason and give away TVs, give away stuff just because buying votes basically is what it is. Book bag giveaways, but she's using the city's money to do it all in her name. So the city put a mandorium, whatever you want to call it. They put a law in place, if you will, to where they would have to vote on if the funds for the city would be used for these events in the future. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think a city council should be able to. Oh, she fought it. She fought it. Oh, you guys ruining bingo night. You guys ruining this. You guys ruining that. Oh, man, it was a mess. It was a mess. Hey, there he is, Charlie. How's it going? How's it going? Was great. I took the high road, stay calm. Scotty tore into Steve good. Oh, Scotty. Oh, the bullhead politics. That's good. There he is. There's Lonnie. How's it going? How's it going? No problem, Jeremy. No problem, man. I might be up today or tomorrow. Lonnie, how you doing, buddy? Charlie, all right. We got all the usual suspects in the house this morning, guys. Yeah. So the Dalton drama continues, guys. I think Tiffany Hanyard's on her way out. I think she knows it. I don't actually, honestly, I don't think she knows it. She should, if you're paying attention. Um, it's a crazy, crazy town down there, guys, and they're starting to figure it out, starting to make moves to control her, and she doesn't like it. I'm still super interested in this chief of police, this Lacey situation. If because he got suspended, showed up to work, got fired, showed up to work. Now he's pretending to be the chief of police. Um, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know really what's happening over there with it, but that's the one I'm super interested in to see how that turns out. Guy's an asshole too, man. Uh, they had a news reporter outside, and they weren't letting him in the police department. He looked like a fool. Anyway, so he goes up the go in on his own without his car, and the guy hits him up, the reporter, and he's like, do you even still work here? Blah, blah, blah. And he does this thing. So it's literally only him and the guy. There's no one else around. And he does this thing where he points at him and then like looks around like you would look at a crowd and go, this guy, this guy. But there was no one fucking around. It was just the reporter and him. And he's all, like waiting for like he's a professional wrestler waiting for a pop from the crowd. That's right. What the fuck, man? This fucking guy. You could tell it was totally rehearsed. Like, oh, he reminds me of a fucking rerun off of What's Happening. Remember that show, What's Happening with Rerun? That's what the guy reminds me of, man. Loves helping people police the community. Nikki, how you doing, Nikki? Good to see you on here. Good to see you. We're talking some crazy Dalton Township action right now. We're going to get into it, guys. We're going to do some shout outs here in a minute. Where's Mr. Crispers at? Where's Mr. Crispers? Yeah, guys, we got a whole bunch to get into, guys. We got the Wakey Bakey news. We got Today in History. We got Roll Call. And then we got the greatest of all times. Have you ever wanted to tell your boss, take this job and shove it? We are talking the craziest ways people have quit jobs, guys. Little Benji. That's what we'll call. I'll keep his last name out of it because this is a true story. Little Benji here in Laughlin, Nevada, guys. There's probably only one, so I probably just gave him away. Little Benji worked at a casino as a busboy. Absolutely hated it. Absolutely hated it. I don't know what crossed the line, but one time, little Benji decided to grab a pitcher. I've heard rumors that it was lemonade, Coke, water, whatever it was. He grabbed a pitcher, and you go around to each table and you fill their thing. He pissed in it. He pissed in the pitcher of water, lemonade, whatever it was. And he went around and he poured it in glasses. He walked up, told the boss, fuck you, I'm done. Hands him the pitcher and says, oh, by the way, I pissed in this. And he walks out and he leaves. He was about 16, 17 years old. So I don't know if you could have arrested him for something like that. But that's a true story of someone. Oh, yes, you did. I can dance like Carlton Banks. Oh, hooligans. Nice. Yeah, so little Benji, crazy story, man, crazy story. Me and Benji got in a fight one time too. That's old school Laughlin bullhead, man, out in front of Harris Casino. One of the first fights I've ever had been in, and I got lucky. He like speared me, like he came in and he grabbed my waist, like we were doing the hard. We don't know what to do. We've seen this in movies. And he came at me and he grabbed my waist. And as he did it, I put him in a front headlock and I fell backwards, giving him a DDT and he hit his head on the pavement. And that was all she wrote. I threw a couple punches, looked like a big shot. I got lucky. I tripped and I fell, and he hit his head on the ground. That was the truth. That's the truth of it. Oh my God, guys, you just heard the truth after 30 years. 30 years of everyone thinking I was some kind of tough guy. I tripped and fell and he hit his head in the parking lot. That's what happened, guys. But I rode that sucker. You know how it is when you're a kid and you get a little bit of a I got a reputation. Yeah, baby, a reputation. You get that little bit of reputation. You don't want to back out of it. So I did. I rode it all the way to the thing. But the truth was I tripped and fell. All right, who's ready for roll call this morning, guys? It's been a minute since we've actually done a proper. Next time, use the camel clutch. That's my go-to move. So, one more story, guys. One more story before roll call. When I was in fourth grade, I fought this guy, Kenny. I wouldn't even say fought him. You're in fourth grade, whatever. This kid was he was in special ed. Nothing wrong with that, but he was a little above special ed. He had really bad outbursts at that age, and he would freak out. I remember one time that fat ass principal, Dr. Scholl, not the foot guy. He looked like he would have a weird foot fetish, though. Fucking Dr. Scholl, this fucking piece of shit. He used to spank kids. He would have a paddle behind his desk and he would intimidate you. He would sit there, oh, so, Mr. Brown. And he'd have this fucking paddle wrapped in tape sitting on the hutch behind him. Is that what it's called? Fucking Dr. Scholl was a piece of shit, man. I hated that dude. I still do. He's probably dead. If I knew where his grave was, I'd go piss on his grave. Fucking Dr. Scholl. Ugh. He was a old pervert weirdo looking guy too. I think he was like a Mormon or something. His poor daughter, he had a daughter who was in the same grade as me. We went to the same class, and I always felt bad because her dad was such an asshole. And I wonder, but you know what? I'm an asshole. My daughter loves me. So same thing, same thing. Oh man, you're not keeping the show friendly with that language. Oh, Mr. Halloween man's gonna get mad at me. No, we're all good. We're all good, guys. Yeah, so Dr. Scholl, Shaw, whatever his name was. So this kid Kenny would have outbursts. So I remember one time, forget what it was. We were outside like at a field day thing, and Kenny had an outburst, and Dr. Scholl had to tackle him and sit his fat ass on top of Kenny. So anyway, Kenny came at me one time, and I was a big professional wrestling fan. Kenny came at me. He tripped and fell on his stomach. I got behind him. I put him in the camel clutch. True story. True story. You're saying such naughty stuff. He liked paddling boys. That he did. I'm 100% sure he got a little rocks off on it. See, that's what happens, Dr. Scholl. Later on in life, people have voices and they can tell the truth and trash you. I wish I knew what happened to him. I think I did try to look him up one time. And probably dead. Guy was old even back then, man. Go piss on his grave. Anyway, let's do this thing, guys. Let's get into some roll call. What we do know is Dr. Scholl is not is not part of the show this morning. That'd be cool if he was watching. Fuck you, Dr. Scholl. All right, anyway, guys, let's get into a roll call this morning. You want to get shouted out and say, Brian, I was there and I saw Dr. Scholl take you to town. You deserved it, you little fat fucker. Because I was a fat kid. Maybe that's why I got picked on. I was the fat kid. Anyway, guys, let's get into roll call. That's right, guys. Shout it out. It's time for roll call. Roll call for the Danksters. Where are we at? There we are.
Danksters, it's 7:10 a.m. Rise and shine, it's time to slam. Break the mold, rebel from the north. Danksters unite, let's raise a storm. D-A-N-K, we're here to play. Loud and proud, we won't obey. 7:10 a.m., we'll rock your day. Danksters assemble, never fade away.
That's right. Danksters assemble, never fade away. We got a lot of people in the house. Good morning, my beautiful girlfriend, April Streffen's in the house, guys, in the house. Doesn't get enough of my nonsense. She tunes into the show. Oh, my God. She lives the show 24/7, guys. This poor lady has to deal with me 24/7. You know, if she didn't get paid by the hospital as my caretaker, I don't think she would stick around. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys. Good morning. We got Harvey Hooligans in the house. Good morning, Harvey Hooligans out there telling the city what is up. Good morning, Jeremy, the madman. How you doing, Jay? No worries, man. I will see you on the flip side, probably either today or tomorrow. Supernova Mike, how you doing, buddy? How's the job going? Working those graveyards, working hard for the money. That's right. Supernova Mike, man, out there making it happen every morning, listening to the show. Big shout out to everyone out there. What do we got? 600 people up in here this morning. Big shout out to everyone listening at work, listening on your drive to work, listening on your drive home, whatever it may be, guys. Whether you're clocking out, clocking in, you're clocking into the dailydank.com. And we appreciate you. We appreciate you out there slinging that hash. Well, slinging the hash in the kitchen or slinging the hash on the street. Whatever you're doing, guys, we appreciate you. Making those McMuffins, doing all the things, guys, working that road crew, getting ready, doing your community service. That's right. Big shout out to all the community service people out there. That's right. Maybe they give you double hours today. Maybe they give you double hours. Turn this on. Hey, supervisor, give this man double hours today. That's from the dailydank.com. He's a good guy. He just got caught doing bad stuff. That's right. Give him double hours. That's right. Who else we got in here today, guys? We got Charlie. Speaking of community service and probation, we got Charlie in the house this morning. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning. We got Lonnie. Got my new bank account. You guys bought my new bank account. F up. Oh, Tiffany Hanyard. Yeah, boy. She's not happy. She's not happy. Y'all going to jail. That's gonna be the episode, man. Is when they lock those people up. God, I would love it when they would cheer anything she was against. Everyone in the audience would cheer for when they won. It won for the voting. Let's see, Nikki. Big shout out to Nikki. How you doing, Nikki? Good to see you in here. Good to see you. Who else we got in here? Pamela, an OG Dankster. How's the house hunting going, Pamela? How's it going? Who else we got up in here? We got the broken brain of Eric dropping all the unfriendly nonsense. Oh, man. Who else we got up in here? Lonnie, April, the lovely, the beautiful April. Who else we got? Charlie, Harvey. What's this? Saw Dr. Scholl paddling you on a P. Diddy video. Oh, man. Hey, shh. I got paid extra for that. Just saying. If it had nothing to do with being fat, it's because you were a pretentious prick as a kid with your USS Battleship and your safe hiding space and the hot tub. Oh man, you tell one hot tub story as a kid. And you know what? I never got laid in that thing as a teenager. Never. Never. I didn't get laid much as a teenager though. But still I didn't use it. I didn't use it. So let me get this right, Brian. You used to be tough. Now that you have Disney XD defending you. Hash browns. Yes, that's right. The slash slinging hasher. Ron, big Ron Stud in the house. How you doing, Ron? How you doing? Nikki, good to see you. Good to see you. Pamela, house plans in the making. Love it, love it. When you go into the studio, probably tomorrow, Charlie. Probably tomorrow. Hey, Chip. Remember that made up hands don't shoot. Tiffany should be hands off the checkbook. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands off the checkbook, or we're shooting. So you know what she did? Big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Appreciate you tuning in every morning, man. You guys are dedicated, listening to me rant every morning. God bless you. God bless you, guys. There's a special place in heaven for every, or a special place in hell, one or the other. Special place in heaven for all you guys for humoring me. Much like April. Rosie the Bulldog is good, guys. She's right here. She is feeling a lot better. My God, man. She's got so much energy. We have a doctor's appointment for a follow-up today at 9:30. I'm gonna go handle that, guys. But yeah, the incision's looking really good. I put peroxide on it the other day and no bubbles. So I think that's pretty good. I've been cleaning it. Been taking her medicine. Yeah, she's feeling a lot better. A lot better. She's feisty. Getting back in the feistiness. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Rosie Key. Where's Rosie Key at? You know what? Let me check on old Rosie Key real quick. That's right, guys. If you are part of our community, we check on you. We do all the things, guys. We love our community. It's a great community. Make sure you join us. You know, this is what we do, guys. Every day we do game nights. We do, well, not every day. We don't do game nights. We do game nights, try to do them once a week, once every other week. We're going to start doing murder mystery stuff. We got a whole bunch of online community stuff, guys. We got to do bingo again. We got to do movie nights, watch along, guys. We got a lot of different stuff happening. So hopefully Rosie Key is just sleeping in. But that's it, yeah, guys. You become part of our community, and we're all about it, guys. We're all about it. All right, just checking in on you. Hopefully, just sleeping in. All right. Good to go. Good to go. Otter Creek is oh yeah, man. Otter Creek, Harvey Hooligans. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about that is the what the hells. They're straight like YouTube con men. Like they know how to work it, and I don't really like that guy. He knows how to work YouTube and on an annoying level to me. But yeah, I haven't watched them in about a year. Last time I saw Otter Creek was Russ the Sus was just getting outed from city council, and the lady had just quit. Mary, why you bugging? Mary just had quit, and they were going through her stuff. It was all unorganized, and that's when I kind of had fallen off on that one. Community loves me so much. Wanted to check on me. They choose straws, and Jeremy won. We take care of you, Lonnie. We take care of you, man. Make sure you get a blinker. We got you, man. We got all our people, guys. Actually, I've been talking to Jeremy about maybe doing something with these to where it could be the official blinker of the Daily Dank. And we hand them out, and that way everyone has a blinker for Blinker Challenge. We're Don the Con just got outed again. Oh, I forgot about Don the Con. Judge D. Thomas has been removed. I need to catch up on that. Mary, Mary, jealous, scary. I need to catch up on that one, man. You know, you guys don't know how close I've come to making a channel like that just for the City of Needles. So close. So close, time after time. I think my lawsuit is probably the reason I haven't. But I'm really serious about this medical examiner that's going on here in Bullhead, the situation. I think that's a channel waiting to happen right there. What do you guys, everyone who's in the mix, what do you guys think? All right. All right. Refreshing. What are we? Oh, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. Pretty good time wise. Pretty good time wise. All right. See if I can find the video here. We're gonna get into. Well, maybe not. There's today in history. Maybe I didn't do the Wakey Bakey news on this one. Oh. Well, heck. All right, guys. Well, we got the Wakey Bakey news. Is a Mojave County issue is disgusting. Yeah, it really is. I think. Hey, there you go. You know what? Just for today, back to retro. I didn't have time to learn. So there's a few things on the new one that I don't. So on Restream, when I wake up in the morning, I can set the show on my phone. I haven't figured out how to do that on the other one yet. So this morning I woke up kind of late, so I went right back to Restream just to make it easier, make it fluid. We'll go back to the other one tomorrow. I don't have all my stuff uploaded like I do here, so it just made sense waking up late to do it. All right, guys, let's get in. Hey, back to retros in the house. So, Mr. Crispers, are you trying to give me a heart attack? Oh, so we got Mr. Crispers in the house. Nice. And then back to retro, guys. Back to retro has an amazing channel. Go check him out, guys. That and the Mod Squad. He has 2 channels, actually. Go check out each channel, guys. They're great. Man, he does his thing. He might be covering bad internet this week on his podcasting show, guys, because that's what we got. I can show you later today if you need. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, on my phone, it's not as easy as Restream to set up the show, and I hate to have to come in here, turn on everything, and then set it up. I have like a little routine where I wake up, I set the show in bed. I use the restroom, throw water in my hair, put on a shirt, put on pants sometimes, roll in here. But a lot of stuff I need to a lot of stuff I do on my phone, so I just fell into the routine of it. Oh, did anyone else watch GamesCon? Some cool looking games out there. I did not. I need to check that out. Yeah, me and back to retro came at the same time. Giggity. Dogs raw audits. Watch out, watch out. All right, guys, let's get into the Wakey Bakey news this morning, guys. That's right. We hopefully we got some stuff to get into this morning. Let's see here. All right. All right. Use precise location. Allow. All right, guys. New Zealand lawyer Ala Ronald's chilling text of father revealed after surviving Bayesian super yacht sinking. What is this? What is that? One of the survivors of the doomed Basin, who is very shaken after escaping the super yacht sinking off the coast of Sicily, shared a disturbing revelation with her father. Ala Ronald, a senior associate at the law firm Clifford Chance, was one of 22 aboard the British flagship when a tornado struck the area when it was anchored around 5 a.m. Ronald and her partner Matthew Fletcher were invited aboard, the Basin, to celebrity tech tycoon Michael Lynch's acquittal in one of Silicon Valley's biggest ever fraud cases, alongside his friends and family. So Michael Lynch got acquitted, throwing a big party on his super yacht out in Italy. That must be nice. Ala is a lawyer who's part of the legal team who was invited to go sailing as a result of the success of the court case. So they're out celebrating. I have texted my daughter, and she hasn't given me any updates about the missing personal or saved personal person. So he said that she texted him. She said to me that there are deaths, and she and her partner are alive. Ronald's phone was the only one with a battery, and she was helping coordinate the first responders. Lynn told the outlet that his daughter is very shaken with the incident. It's like a super freaking sailboat. That thing's massive. Let me show you guys this real quick. That thing, I've never seen a fucking sailboat like this. The Christchurch NZ native studied so a tornado. That's crazy. Off of the coast of Italy. I haven't wore pants in almost a month. You know what, Lonnie? There was a time where I only wanted to wear short, like sweatpants and stuff. I was trying to go the whole winter with not wearing pants. Trying to go the whole winter of not wearing pants. All right, here's that super yacht, guys. Look at this thing. Thing is massive, man. So yeah, it capsized, and a lot of I don't know how many people died, guys, but that's crazy, man. Tornadoes, who knew, in Italy? All right, what else we got? That's a big boat too, man. Jeez, that's a big boat. Hey, there's Rosie Key. Good morning, Rosie. Good morning. We were just checking on you. If you were sleeping, you could have just kept sleeping. We were just checking on you, make sure the Rosie is good. Pants on holidays and special occasions only, he says, Lonnie. What else do we got going on, guys? San Bernardino County secession from California, unnecessary and unlikely, new study shows. What is this? They've been talking about this for a while. When San Bernardino County voters narrowly approved Measure EE in 2022, it authorized the county government to explore the idea of seceding from the state of California if the region wasn't getting its fair share of the state resources. Turns out it is. The government revealed the results of the study conducted by the Blue Sky Consulting Group that shows the county actually receives 9% more state funding per person than other counties statewide. For the most part, it shows San Bernardino County does get an average of its fair share. The truth is in the numbers, and we'll be able to show in most cases, about 50% of the cases, you're getting a fair share by population, or maybe a little more by population. You know, here in Needles, they talk about that all the time. We're going to succeed from California. The town would not survive if it succeeded from California and became Arizona or whatever. First of all, the town runs on subsidies provided by the state of California. This town would not survive. The town doesn't make enough money to survive without these subsidies from California, from the state. I'm telling you right now, with the marijuana, with everything, the town does not make enough money to pay people $100,000 a year for freaking taking your electric bill. You know what I mean? Like, the city plays with monopoly money is what it ends up being. So I've always thought that was stupid when, like, the old city council, that stupid hack, You know what? We went through and it's not much better now, but at least she's somewhat competent. We went through a period, man, where we only had two fucking mayors, and it was the same two guys. Um, Mayor Pageant. God rest his soul. He passed away. But yeah, Mayor Pageant, doctor. He didn't fucking. He was there just for the title. He didn't give a shit about the town. He didn't give a shit about making it better. He just was, hey, I'm Dr. Pageant. I'm the mayor. And then a decent guy though, don't get me wrong. And then Jeff Williams, who was a complete, like, God bless him as well. He has I believe he has kidney disease or cancer or something. So God bless him. But he was just a waste of space on that position, man. He did nothing, said nothing. He was there solely because he wanted to be mayor of Needles. That was it. You know, my dad's the mayor, as if that means anything. We've gone through, you have a better chance of remembering what you walked in this room for. Or you have a better chance of becoming mayor of Needles than you do remembering what you walked in this room for. See, I can't even say it right. So yeah, every time they talk that nonsense, it's just show. It's all show. Let's see what else we got, guys. See what else we happen in Wakey Bakey news. Ukraine advances in Russia as Moscow mayor accuses Ukraine of one of the largest ever drone attacks. Dude, who would have saw this coming? Who would have saw Ukraine invading Russia? I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, man. Crazy, crazy. So Mike Lynch yacht sinking, two bodies found inside the Bison boat. So two died on that so far. That is confirmed. The super yacht capsized. Two people died. We talked about that earlier with the tornado. Let's see. Bret Hart wishes he knocked out those WWE personnel he blames for the Montreal screw job. What? Bret Hart, say it's not so. Say it's not so, Bret. Despite the infamous Montreal screw job taking place nearly 30 years ago. Jesus, has it been 30 years? Oh my God, 30 years. I am fucking old. Oh my God, 30. I remember getting this on VHS, Wrestling with Shadows. I had the VHS. God, it has been that long. Oh man, I'm so old. So for those of you who don't know, Bret the Hitman Hart was a professional wrestler, WWE. He spent a little time in WCW, Hall of Famer, best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. He had a documentary they were filming called Wrestling with Shadows. If you've never watched it, I would suggest it. Great movie, great documentary. Well, there's a scene, something takes place in wrestling called the Montreal screw job, which means Vince McMahon, the owner of the company that Bret Hart worked for. Wrestling is staged, guys. It's predetermined. That's right. Wrestling is predetermined. And they did not want Bret Hart to win that night. But Bret Hart demanded that he won. So what he did was Vince McMahon came out there. He rung the bell. He screwed Bret Hart over. Bret Hart loses. Looks like a fool. There's some incidents of violence. And in the back locker room, Vince McMahon comes in. They clear the locker room. Bret Hart tells him, hey, if you're still standing here when I come back from my shower, I'm knocking you out. He comes in. Vince McMahon's still there. He knocks him out. It's a great documentary. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. So Bret Hart has been very bitter, man. Very bitter since all this transcribed. He's just a bitter man. I think a lot of it, he had a stroke I think a lot of it has to do with that. But yeah, man, he just can't let some stuff go. And here's another incident. Despite the infamous Montreal screw job taking place 30 years ago, Brett continues to be asked about his match with Shawn Michaels in '97 for the championship. Unsurprisingly, the Hitman seems to still hold some grudges about the entire situation, specifically feeling like he should have reacted less conservatively and knocked out everybody involved instead of just Vince McMahon, who he punched after the show. During an interview with the Attitude Era podcast, Hart stated he feels that there was plenty of other options that could have been explored instead of going through with the screw job, while also naming those he wishes he had the opportunity to knock out. I hear this crap like the Undertaker said a few days ago, that they had to do what they were going to do because there was no other option. Bullshit. I had let's see. I had 6 weeks left on my contract. There was a million things that could have been done. It was a case of liars and cheaters and backstabbers and guys that made that moment happen. Shawn, Triple H, and Vince McMahon, I wish I knocked them all out. I have no other regrets. Ooh. Oh, man. And then he makes a comment about on punching Vince McMahon, the sweetest punch I ever threw. I can't believe Vince McMahon actually going to confront me. We walked up to each other and locked up like a wrestling match. I knocked him out with one punch. It was the greatest punch I ever threw. Absolutely beautiful uppercut. I lifted him up off about a foot off the ground, broke my hand, but it was the sweetest punch I ever threw. I wouldn't change anything about it. Vince McMahon can rot in hell. You can rot in hell. That's right. Apparently that was for the paycheck. I don't know. He's definitely not forgiving anyone. Remember when Bret Hart wrote WCW in the air? I remember that. WCW. That was crazy. The Hart Foundation. Nice, nice. Oh, talk a little wrestling. People blowing up the comment. Big Ron Stud. Big Ron Stud. How's it going? Brian Bluntly Brown for City Official. That's right, City Official. All right, so that was your Bret Hart news, guys. Still holding on to that grudge, old Bret Hart. Scott Peterson reveals chilling details of what he believes happened to his wife in his first prison interview, guys. So rumor has it that there's DNA evidence that will exonerate Scott Peterson, who's accused of killing his pregnant wife and throwing her in a bucket into the ocean. Scott Peterson has broken his silence from a 21 years in prison after his wife and unborn child were killed in Christmas Eve tragedy, doubling down on the theory that she was abducted by strangers who burglarized a neighboring home. The expectant father was convicted of killing his college sweetheart Lacey, who was 8 months pregnant at the time with their son. They had planned to name Connor. He'd always maintained his innocence and is serving a life sentence for murder. In a new Peacock documentary, Face to Face with Scott Peterson, the now 51-year-old has spoken publicly for the first time since his 2003 arrest, maintaining his long-held belief that the group of burglars were responsible for his wife's death. He told interviewer Sharon Anderson over video call from jail, there was burglary across the street from our home. There was a lot of people involved. I believe Lacey went over there to see what was going on, and that's when she was pled guilty to crime. Detectives on the case to Lacey, believing the duo burglarized the home 2 days after she vanished. Peterson and his family contingent of his supporters and long argued police were too quick to rule out the burglars. One witness who police have consistently said lacked credibility because details of her recollection varied. She said she saw 3 men at the burglar home who did not match the physical appearance of the 2 men later convicted of the crime. Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I don't know, man. God, if he really didn't kill her, and I'm saying if, like I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, Dean Cain did play him in the movie. I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know, man. He was dating a chick. He was lying to her. They had recordings of it. Remember New Year's Eve? So if she went missing on Christmas Eve, a week later on New Year's Eve, this dude is chatting with his girlfriend, saying that he's in Paris and how he misses her and he loves her and all this stuff. Like, read the room, bro. Read the room, man. If you didn't kill her and she's really missing, wouldn't you be concerned a bit? I mean, it's your unborn baby. Like, even if you're a narcissist, pompous dude and you didn't do it, wouldn't you like be concerned that you were gonna get blamed it and like try to figure out how to not get blamed for it? Like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. All right. I think that's it for the Wakey Bakey news. Let's check it out. Let's see. Jennifer Lopez files for divorce against Ben Affleck, guys. What? Been rumors going around that Affleck has been a midlife crisis. Out there doing the midlife crisis thing, maybe cheating, robbing, and stealing, doing his thing. J-Lo had enough. I think it was the P. Diddy thing. Honestly, I think Ben Affleck's like, you shoved a what in your what? You shoved a gun in your what for P. Diddy? Oh, no. We're done. We're done. So Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, no longer a thing, guys. Oh. And one last thing, guys. One last thing. Spotify podcaster Alex Cooper signs with Sirius XM for $1.2 million, $125 million, guys. That's huge. Huge. Sirius XM over here. We'll do it for 600 grand. We'll do it for 600 grand right now. We get two shows a day. You'll be saving money. You'll be saving money right here, Sirius XM. Look at us. Look at us. All right, guys. That was your Wakey Bakey news. Ron, how you doing? Big Ron Stud. Brian, you're using an old setup. Quality is horrible. Yeah, we already talked about that, Ron. We already talked about that. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. What else we got? We got Today in History, guys. That's right. Today in History. A Journey Through Time. That's right. Today in History, guys, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstar. God damn it. You had to say something about the quality. Now that's all I'm thinking about. God damn it. All right, let's get into Today in History, guys.
And secrets intertwined. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys, let's get into Today in History. All right. Goddamn fucking man. Had to bring it up, didn't you? You had to bring it up. Today, you know what, man? What is it? It's almost time to end it. God damn it. I just feel like quitting the show right fucking now. Man, you had to bring it up, didn't you? Damn it. All right, Today in History, guys. Today in History. Today in History. You know what? Fuck. I don't even feel like doing this anymore. Hey, fucking A, man. Fucking A. All right. Let's get into a little Today in History, guys. Today in History. All right. Birthdays, guys. Birthdays. We got Usain Bolt, Jamaican athlete, gold medal winner, fastest man in the world. Usain Bolt. Remember when he was tearing up the Olympics, guys? He was born in 1986. Sergey Brin, American entrepreneur, was born in 1973. Kenny Rogers was born in 1938, American singer-songwriter. Will Chamberlain was born in 1936, the man of 1,000 headboards. Princess Margaret was born in 1930, British royal. And don't forget Count Basie, American musician. Was born August 21st today, 1904, guys. In 1911, the Mona Lisa was stolen, guys. On this day in 1911, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre by 3 Italian handymen. It was not recovered until 1913. The media sensation helped make it one of the world's most famous paintings. So it really wasn't famous until it was stolen, huh? That's interesting. That's way interesting. In 2017, for the first time in nearly 40 years, the continental United States experienced a total solar eclipse, which was viewed from Oregon to South Carolina. And then again, this year or last year, in Texas, right? Back to retro, you had a big one, a big solar eclipse down there. 1991, Latvia declared its independence from the Soviet Union. 1987, the romantic drama Dirty Dancing, starring Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey, was released in American theaters, and it became a huge, enduring hit. Hawaii became the 50th state in 1959. 1942, the animated film Bambi had its theatrical release in the United States and became a classic Disney canon. 1958, the famous debates in Illinois between Abraham Lincoln, Republican Party nominee for the U.S. Senate, and incumbent Stephen A. Douglas of the Democratic Party began. 1831, Nat Turner became an unsuccessful slavery rebellion in the American South that eventually killed 60 people before stopped by a 3,000-man militia. And then last but not least, in 1808, British General Arthur Willis used his thin red line of infantry to defeat the French general. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. What the fuck ever. I don't care. Let's refresh it. Fuck this. All right, guys. I think I'm done. Fuck this show. I'm so sick of this fucking show, man. Like, fuck. Why can't it just fucking work? God damn it. Fuck. All right, guys. I'm gonna end it. Fucking. I'm done. I'm sorry. Fucking had to bring up